Hopefully I'm live and everybody can hear me, I hope. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Can you hear me, Dwayne? Sounds good. All right. Get myself over on the. Stop yelling at me. The test is over. Yep, you're good. New Ferris Railroad. Looks like we have, let's see if we can scroll back up here. I'm on my webcam, guys, so I don't have to try to, let me do this real quick so you all can see me as we get into this thing in this camera temporarily. We have Dave Hudson, Sean McGee, Dwayne's Fork and Spoon Railroad, Dave Piper, welcome. Shane's Trains, Uncle Wilmer, welcome. M&M Short Line, glad to see you in here, buddy. I know a lot of you don't always make it into mine. Sparky 107. One of our Canadian friends. New Ferris Railroad, Schuylkill River Valley, Uncle Wilmer, I got, Shane's Trains, I believe I've seen, Dave Hudson, Dave Bean, SF Nscaler, welcome. Who else did I miss? Scrolling down here and let this thing catch up. Georgia Sunbelt, Anthony, welcome. Nora, welcome. Who else did I miss? I believe I've got all of you so far. Martin, welcome. And there's our cousin Vinny. Never got a notification. Well, welcome to the wonderful world of YouTube. Enough said. BNSF 6951, cousin Benny, welcome. And I think I got everybody again. M&M Short Line, Marty, John, Anthony, Dave, Dwayne, Nora, or Jake, whichever you want to prefer him as. Hot Rod is always on. It's yeah, well, yeah. I like to think that I'm always on, but sometimes it don't happen, Sparky. But I rushed around to get this project, all these materials to try to do this project to make something a little more interesting tonight. because I know sometimes I can be boring just talking about, random things like racing and stuff and kind of getting off the topic of the train thing. Well, tonight, guys, we are going to look at some materials that we are going to use for this project. Paper plate, as you can tell what that's going to be for, paint, piece of track, 100% glue, which I had to undo the nozzle. It was clogged up and it was setting in here in the heat, or in the house. Duct tape. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to use this, honestly, but I brought it because I might have a small idea for it. 50% water glue. And these bottles, guys, you can get at a dollar store or whatever. Squeeze bottles. They're like, well, there's 2 in a pack. I think they was bought at the dollar store or Walmart or somewhere in the grocery section, like a dollar or 2. But they're good for glue. You just gotta watch. Of course, with the lid on it, you might be all right. The little red top. Unfortunately, I must have lost the one on this bottle because I've been using it a while. And no, this ain't alcohol, but this is water. I filled that up because I couldn't find anything else in a pinch to have water. 91% ibuprofen or whatever that is, alcohol. Colored sand. I got this like the dollar store, I think, but it can be used as ground cover for something that I'm doing tonight. Doesn't have to be water, which I'm not going to turn that over because it has water in it. Sharpie, whatever color you want. An old boxcar shell. It can have doors on it, or it don't have to have doors, or whatever you want to do. This one just happened to be the steps are broke on all 4 corners, and I showed you that last week. So this is going to be part of this project, and of course this will get weathered whenever to make it look old. T-pins, cheap T-pins that you can buy at Walmart or Hobby Lobby or a sewing place. The old fabric and stuff. You don't have to get the expensive hobby brands. They work just as good, and they're exactly same thing. I'm going to say this is race car dirt. I'm thinking because that's what it smells like. It smells like race car dirt. So, welcome, human junction. Why you naked? Welcome. But anyway, that's a few of the items. Stir sticks, not stir sticks, stir sticks, like you put the shish kebab or whatever on. And then some trees. It don't matter if they're cheap trees or woodland scenics or super trees or whatever. If we have time, we will get into the tree part. If not, it could be a next week thing. But anyway, let's get started. Everybody knows, the live streams and the shows and all that. I'm not going to do that tonight, like I normally try to do. So I'm going to go right into this project because I know time goes pretty quick. Welcome, Ralph. Yes, race car weathering powder. Digger Evans, welcome. Jerry Solly, welcome. I think I'm called your name out right. Sotterdale, Sauterly, something like that. Close. You know what I mean. But anyway, Tom's Trains and Things. Tom, old buddy, welcome. And that looking like the same people I already said hi to. So we're going to get into this thing, and I'm going to switch cameras back, guys. I know this is going to be a pain, but this is the only way that I'm going to be able to get you down to where and what I'm working on. So let me adjust this camera down. I'm messing with a little webcam, so sorry about the shaking. Hopefully they'll sit there long enough for me to do this for an hour. And this thing's just sitting here, so if it falls, guys, I'm sorry. I'm not a big equipment person, so, and I don't do this all the time with another camera thing, so. But anyway, I'm sorry if it's a little or dangly or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, you can see I already have. If I can get well, this ain't good. Got to get that on camera somehow. You can see skir sticks hanging down. So first, I'm going to chop those two off. The third one's already in there, and the reason they're already in there, guys, I went ahead and glued this part down. And what I'll show you, if this makes sense, and Sparky knows what I'm talking about because he's done this with his incline decline kit before. And let me figure out why this stuff popping up on my computer. There we go. But anyway, we have this one here. And let me adjust that up. If you remember, I'm not sure if I ever did a video with this. JD, welcome. Grandpa Rails. Glad you can make it in. But anyway, I built this originally for the outside of Prestonburg, for the add-on. Well, I got tired of it sitting around, so I thought I'd use it for this project. So to make this easier, let me get rid of the pearly plate here. Let me get rid of something. Too much stuff laying around here in this little spot, guys. I'm sorry. Bear with me. I'll try to get some of this stuff out of the way. Maybe. And we're going to put that stuff over there. But anyway, as you can see, and I'll just show one. Actually, do it this way, you might see them better. You can see it right there, that little stick looking thing. Well, it's now got 3 in it. One in the corner, right. Let me see if I can get this better. Try not to get too much of me in here. I'm not painting me. But anyway, this has already been painted a long time ago. But as you can see, there's one there, one over there, and one over right there where my finger was. So this has already been glued down with 100% white glue. If you're wondering, for somebody asks what this green Mountain Dew cap is, well, that's going to be a little fire pit. This is going to be like a hobo or homeless place for homeless or hobos, but it ain't going to have a bridge. Normally, hobos are around a bridge somewhere, so it could be like a homeless person or something, trying to find shelter from a storm or something. But this is what this is basically going to represent, a fire pit. And I'm not going to glue that in there because it's fairly tight in there, guys. So James, welcome to the live stream. Anyway, that is what that Mountain Dew cap is in there. So in case somebody sees it and wonders what the hole is, it's not actually a hole, it's a cap. And I actually did that with a Forester bit for about an hour ago to deepen deepen it into the foam, and then pushed it in there. And it was the right exact same size to make it tight in there. So I ain't even going to bother gluing it. In order to get it back out there, it would take a little bit of picking on the sides to pop it out. So I'm not even going to bother putting glue in it. So anyway, that's going to be a little fire pit that somebody made right there along the rock cut. But anyway, you can see, and I'll show you this, you can tell that I was busy earlier, and about, an hour and a half ago, I sliced all this out, so this would be down in the foam and blend in a little bit. I know some people do that. I just did it because I think, it'll look better when we get to the scenery. So anyway, and let me make sure these are pushed in. This is how I usually glue something down, guys. When I'm putting pieces of foam together, this is how I glue it down. I glue it to each other, or I liquid nail it together, and then I put skir sticks down in it, and that helps, hold it from going all over the place while stuff dries. So the liquid nails in this case, because I do my mountains and stuff, or foam mountains like this. This is all liquid nails holding this together, but there is actually skir sticks, pieces of skir sticks in each piece holding it all down. And I know this rock here looks weird. It's kind of just hanging there. There was a reason for that when it was another idea, but with this, you know, this is going to work for this. So anyway, you can see, I don't know if you can see it or not. There's like spaces down in there. I didn't really go to a lot of trouble cutting it out exactly. So we will fill that in with dirt and scenery and bushes and weeds and vines and whatever else we can. And I actually forgot to bring the foliage in. So we'll have to do the weeds whenever, or I can put dirt in there and then do the weeds later next week or whenever we get back to this. But anyway, what we're going to do now, right here, and I know you ain't going to be able to see this because of the camera glare, but there is an indentation that I just did before I started the screen, or the stream rather. And for the box car, you take and push down on it. Okay, and what that's going to do, you're going to leave lines, which you can't see on the camera, but this will tell me where it needs to set, right, like that. And like I said, this is going to be like a shelter, old box car that was abandoned, and going to be shelter for a homeless person or hobo or somebody that needs cover from the storms and warm and get warm from the cold, so forth. But anyway, as you can see, the door's going because it's a cheapy box car that came in a bunch of stuff that I bought from my friend. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and remove this. I'm just making the indentation so I know where it's going to go. Is that called a Conrail select box? Well, it's not actually Conrail, but who knows? Could be. Anyway, and I'm trying to look at the chat while I'm doing this, guys. I'm sorry. But anyway, first thing I think we're going to do, we're going to figure out where to place the actual old railroad that once came through here. I don't know really where to put it. I mean, there's a way that I could put it something like that, because this is an old, just a piece of flex track that was laying around that I cut for something and figured I'd use it for this. But I could probably put it here at the edge, maybe. So in order to do that, we will take some, and actually we need to put glue down. So let me see if this glue is going to come out of here. And this ain't going to be perfect, guys. So I could have just pinned it down or something, but This way will work. And then we will take whatever I'm looking for. Let's take something like this, and we will. This is going to be the wrong brush for this, but it's going to work. These are just cheapy brushes from the art department, like Walmart or one of them places. So it didn't cost very much. We're just going to kind of thin this out just a little bit to so the whole track gets glued. And see if I can get some of this off the brush. Lay that over there. And this is 100% glue, guys, so won't need alcohol or nothing. I'm going to try to put it right here like this, try to get these rails a little more even. Slide that down a little bit. And I hope you all can see this. And I got to figure out where I'm going to tie this down at. Okay, well. See if I can do it this way then, because these T-pins are going to be way too long. Have to put them in there somewhat at an angle, I think. Just trying to get them over here on the sides to try to keep this in the right spot. And I'm not sure if this one's actually going to hold anything. I think it will. So we don't have no T-pins sticking out the bottom, or we'll have an lopsided diorama. But anyway, $29 people, 16 likes. Wow. Thanks for posting that, guys. I just looked over at the chat. That's wonderful. I can get almost 30 people in here. And anyway, we'll put 2 more in the middle. Ouch. And you got to watch these things, guys, because they are pointy. I've done stuck my thumb before I started the stream, and no wonder I didn't take the thumb off doing it. Okay, that should hold that. Like I said, it don't have to be perfect, guys. So, just something there to help hold it down while the glue starts drying. And we'll pull those out here soon if we get around to the ballasting part. This may be a two-part diorama thing. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to get all this done tonight. So, but anyway, fire pit, banded piece of track, or in this case, it would be, an old abandoned line that sometimes something will come down and pass through, but it's, not a everyday usage type thing. So, and I'm not going to paint the foam, guys. It's green. It's the green foam. It's the project foam that you can get like 2 foot by 2 foot. So, and I just hacked the piece off. As you can see, it's not straight. Neither is this side over here. But hey, it's a diorama. It's not going to matter. Like I said, it's not going to be totally perfect. So, and I do want to do a couple thank yous real quick. Georgia Sunbelt, Roy Container Man 68, and Ralph Greenwood. Thank you very much for the PayPal donations last week. I really appreciate it. What I do there is I leave that on my PayPal account because it goes automatically into my credit card. And what I do, I take my own cash, put it in the envelope, and then my cash becomes what's on the credit card. So it's basically the same thing. That's the only way I can do it because I don't use an A8 or a ATM machine or go to the store to load the card. So I just want you all to know that I'm not asking for money just to ask for it. It is for the channel. And I showed this last week. There's the envelope. It's marked. Right now, there is some money in there. So, just like there is, and I'll cover how much is actually in there, but there is my race car money. In that envelope that I've saved for 1 or 2 years, probably. Well, actually, I probably got all that saved in 1 year from doing different jobs and stuff like that. But this one is YouTube channel only. So again, guys, I thank you. I wanted to make sure I thank you, thank you all, for doing that last week. It means a lot and it helps to do future projects and contests and I didn't bring my drink back in here. Imagine that. Oh well, it'll be all right. But anyway, but I thank you guys for doing that. It helps with the YouTube channel and projects and contests and so forth. So anyway, we are going to probably glue this down, but I don't know if I want to weather this side first because, well, actually facing this, it's not really going to be seen. But I think I will go ahead and weather this possibly later. Um, so anyway, why this is drying, we are going to go ahead and put some 50/50 glue, I think, down, spray it with alcohol, and put our dirt and stuff, not necessarily in that order, but we're going to go ahead and put dirt on this and leave where the boxcar was setting, where the addentions are open for now until I get that weathered and glued down. So this, because of the T-pins being in here, I'm probably not going to be able to put the black sand down right now for ballast because of the T-pins. I mean, I could, I guess, but then it's going to make it harder to get the T-pins out if they're covered up. So anyway, there will be some kind of road on here. Let me go ahead and see if I can get a road drew on here. Trying to figure out where I can put a road in. Just an old dirt road. It's not going to be paved or anything like that. That's where the race car dirt will come in. It's going to be an old dirt road. So let me see if I can figure this out. Draw it like this. And it could probably just stop right there because this ain't really a crossing. So we can make it like a road coming in this way, maybe. Just another dirt road. And this probably ain't going to make sense here, but I'm going to go ahead and draw it and stop right there. That way it don't go out of making sense. This will be like a cross, or I drew that wrong probably, but it'll be like a road going straight across and then, going back, coming in and turning whichever way. So, but this is like a dead end road to go for the maintenance guys that worked on the railroad. And this is another road that comes in for them. And then this was like just another way to go wherever. So anyway, and there'll probably be a tree right here, maybe. And well, this may even be a tree. I don't know. Right here, or probably up here somewhere, at the edge of the track. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to work on that. We will put our 50/50 glue. Now this is the way I do it, guys. So this may be the wrong way or the right way, but this is 50/50 glue. So I put some of the glue on first, like this, and then I will take my brush and try to spread that out a little bit. Like I said, this may be the right way, it may be the wrong way. This is just the way I'm doing this tonight, to try to get it done. We'll put some over here. Try to get some of this over here, like that. And like I said, it may be the right way, it may be the wrong way. It all depends how you want to do it. One way or the other. Now let's see if I can get this all over the place in this office, because I really probably shouldn't be doing this like this, but see if I can just get this dumped on here. Get this out of my way for a second. Basically, the reason I put the glue down first, guys, is to kind of hold it in place. And then what I will do, I will add more glue and water mix, and then take and spray it down with alcohol. That way, there's glue on top, and the glue on the bottom is basically just for to hold it there. While and I know this ain't, probably the right way to be spreading dirt, but when you're low budget, this is, or low skilled and low budget, this is basically how I do things. So now, like I say, this ain't going to be perfect, because there's probably going to be a lot of spaces to the road that's going to be not covered. But it's an old dirt road, so therefore stuff's going to wash away and so forth. So, and here's a little idea. Pill bottle you can use for a spreader. So, if that helps anybody out for a little tip, you're more than welcome to use it. And I probably got too much dirt on this side, maybe. I don't know. What's my time? It's already 7:44, guys. Jeez. Must not be moving fast enough or something. Wow. We will have to go into this next week. Usually I don't use my finger for this, guys, but for this, I gotta be sort of careful because this is an office and this is my this is a desk. So it ain't really a work area, you might say, but it's a work area for when I do live streams. So it is what it is. I can always vacuum if I have to. No big deal. I'm going to see if I can get some of these the lines covered back up. And like I said, it ain't going to be perfect. I mean, I don't care who you are. No one's perfect. So see if I can get that spread out a little bit more. I'm trying to keep it away from the edges. That actually looks like cork road bed, guys, on camera. I'm telling you, it does. It actually looks like I just laid cork road bed. That's the color of the dirt. And I've shifted this and shifted it and left it dry out and everything. I mean, and I kept on shifting, sifting the race car dirt, mud off my car and kept it in a bucket. Kept turning it over and putting it on a window screen and letting it in the sun and all kinds of stuff. And um, it really works. I probably did mix some other stuff in with it over time just to give it a more variation of a color. But like there's a little bit of green sand mixed in there. I can see the little green pieces. So I probably mixed a little bit of it together and just to test some colors. And then we are going to take our 50/50 water glue and put it in here. Now, unfortunately, this is going to probably bead up. So I'm probably going to have to spray this right now. And I'm going to be back here, guys, down towards the floor to do this so I don't have alcohol and stuff going all over my computer. And if the bottle wants to spray, we might spray something. I think my bottle has quit on me. Great. Well, guys, I ain't going to be able to do that. The bottle quit working. So, I don't think this is going to work. Nope. So it did work, but obviously sitting around it don't want to work no more. See if I can prime the. Yep, it won't work. So, guys, I guess that tells me that I'm not going to be able to go too much further on this then. Because it's already 10 till we end this stream, so but anyway, there's what the dirt road looks like. Just a basic dirt road. You know, you drive in and you can go over this way or go, you know, wherever. And then, of course, when we get to this part, it will look something like that so far, if you can see that. So it'll look something like that, and we will see what else I can do with it. Dirt road looks like a number 7. Looks good, Rodney. Appreciate that, guys. Looks like he's spreadered poop. Anthony. Race car dirt is nasty. I'm used to it because I race in it, so looks like a back road to me. Well, but anyway, guys, that's somewhat. Let me see if I can let that set there, and that will be something what it's supposed to look like, or what I'm got visioned. So, but I like this little feature right here, or this little detail here. I just thought of that, and I thought, well, that will be, you know, a great detail for this diorama. Have like where they had a little, you know, using it as a fire pit. So, you know, but that was set somewhere like that. And of course, we'll probably keep the back door shut because there's not going to be much room in here. Now, however, I could probably turn it around, and then whoever is sheltering themselves there or living there, to get out of the storms and so forth, they could open the door, you know, so far for air, or if they're going to bed or whatever, privacy, they can shut the door, make it look like no one's home. So I might do it that way. That way, this side's on this side, and over here the back to be just open, for a back door. But anyway, that's what it'll look like. We will probably continue this next Thursday. So go ahead and promote your channels, guys. I know quite a few of you as moderators, so go ahead and, leave them go the next 5 minutes. Okay, Grandpa, be safe, buddy. 5-star Trump starting. Well, anyway, I'm hoping that looks right to everybody. It just looks like a pile of dirt and on a piece of foam, but I mean, like I said, there could be a tree here, in the road, where the road splits. Maybe a tree. Well, don't really want to put a tree back here at your fire pit, or you're going to have the trees caught on fire. So, you might put a tree up here, just because it's the top of the rock cut. Make it look like it's grew up out of there, and possibly a tree over here, too. I may end up putting a brake wheel on that end and changing the door around. I don't know. I might just leave it like it is. It don't really matter because the brake wheel ain't going to be workable anyway. I may just steal the brake wheel and use it on another car. But anyway, there's the beginning of it. We will definitely go back to this one next Thursday. So 367 for Georgia Sunbelt. 63 for James. 576 for Digger Evans. 167 for Shane's Trains. 397 for Schuylkill River Valley. 1414 down to Sparky 107. Oh well, that's for Container Man 68, who has 1414. 201 for New Ferris. Yes, don't forget to check out Cousin Vinny's contest going on as we speak. 397 for Ralph Greenwood. And I'm going backwards, guys. I'm sorry. Computer is flying everywhere. But everybody be safe. God bless everybody. And hopefully this showstopper stuff is it's just driving everybody nuts. But yes, see you tomorrow night at Cousin Vinny's BNSF 6951 live stream at 8 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see everybody there. I'm hoping to be there. Shouldn't be no reason why I'm not there because I get to go and get my daughter earlier. So Go VIA or Go Home will be live at 8 Eastern. That's probably tonight. I'm assuming. I'll have dentures in 2 weeks. Yay! But anyway, guys, thanks for showing up. Thanks for supporting my channel, my PayPal account, and and my live stream. So everybody have a safe weekend, a safe Friday tomorrow. Make sure you check out our cousin Vinny tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. So we'll catch you all later. Thanks for watching.